Hello Scorpio, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. Scorpio, welcome to your Astroflower reading going from the 9th to the 15th of September. Hope you're doing well. Hope life is treating you well. Let's just jump straight in here and see what's going on with your overall energies. Okay, so there is definite an engagement in life that you so wish to have on your relationship side, and it's sparking almost like a pressure. It's almost as like life itself is sort of saying, Scorpio, come out and play, come out and play, sort of thing. On your financial side, it's all about decisions that you're making at the moment this week in order to sort of prepare the ground or prepare your future. But it's not just about one thing. There seems to be a multitude of things. There's a lot of communication coming in. There's 8 of Wands wanting to jump out. Let's just see what's going on. The cards are jumping all over the place. My word. Let's just see what's going on. The overall energies, death and rebirth. I think there's a death and rebirth in regards to your relationship side. There is no doubt about it. It's a case of, you know, if you don't go out there and get it, it's going to come and get you, as it were, in the way of life. I think it could be really good for you to go out there and get it, rather than to sort of wait for the world to come to you. On your financial side, I think you're deciding about things, and it could well be sort of clients and stuff like that that you might have had, or, you know, a job you might have had that the company doesn't really correspond to you. And I think the universe is helping you to sort of understand that. On your financial and your relationship side, it's all about communication on your karmic path here. I didn't get the messages from that side. I will do in a second. But on your karmic path, it all seemed to be about messages, information or communication between you and the outside world. As I said, I think the world is coming to get you if you're not going to go out there and get it. I think it's better for you if you go out there, because you almost go out there on your own terms. And this is not a bad thing at all. It's really not a bad thing at all. I think this is there's a lot of joy attached to all of this. The universe here is, well, it's standing tall, therefore it's sort of giving you quality rather than quantity, trying to make connections with other people that really serve you. In your past self, there's a lot of information in your past self. Do not try and unpack it too much, because otherwise you'll just weigh yourself down with like a 10 of Wands. You can use your past to make decisions for your future. And your future's really bright. There's a lot of joy in there. And I think this is a defining decision within you more than anything else. And in your lessons for this week here is, don't hold back. Don't hold back. Yeah, don't hold back. I would go for it. Don't hold back. And it's on your karmic path to discover a lot about joy and happiness. Yeah, the King of Wands from the universe. As I said, I think the universe is standing proud and tall for you. It's really standing in its power, bringing you a quality connection rather than anything else. Really good quality connection, very passionate connection with someone else. In the past, there is a lot to unpack, as I said. Don't try and unpack it too much, too quickly, because I think you'll be overwhelmed. Yes, I think you've finally come into alignment with who you are and what you want and what you enjoy and how you like love to be, how you like relationships to be. It really does bring a lot to you. Look at that in your future. Ace of Pentacles. There is a whole bright venture. As I say, the universe, it's going to come and get you whether you like it or not. And so, you know, if there's no other way around it, I would go out there and meet it fully on with smiles and passions within your heart. With the lessons this week here, seven of Wands, evident path. Don't hold back. It leads on to that eight of Wands as well. Very communicative. Once you start choosing to follow your pathway with vigor, more than anything else, with vigor. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. The karmic path is tied into this, and I think this is a new way of being, new way of doing business. It could be a case of working for a company that you can no longer stand, therefore maybe getting out of it. It's doing a business that is right, that it's correct, but it's not just right in the way it works, it's also right in its ethics as well, and stuff like that. the universe here is trying to sort of bring things in from the outside world so you can see things clearly as to making the decisions that you need to make. I think the universe is really helping you out there. And then your past self, the past self is also playing into the decisions that you're making for the future, but it's standing testament to who you are more than anything else. And in the future, this ties in lovely as well with the Ace of Pentacles here. There's a definite opportunity that's built on valor than anything else. And the lessons that you could be learning out of this week here is no point having something that causes detriment. So no point having, it's no point having a job that causes you so much stress that you can't live life. That's the sort of thing. There's no point winning something that has no real value. Okay? On your karmic path, you have the Empress here. Very attractive, I think, certainly within the workspace. I think you've got a lot of control over your emotions, and I would have a lot of control over your emotions. Be careful with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Take time to make those decisions of what you want in the going future. Combine a lot of different areas in your life. So that gives you a decision that is a lot wiser, has a lot more depth in it as you go forward. Yeah, the universe is bringing you the Six of Swords. I think the universe is taking you to a place that is so much better for you. And you've got to trust the process, I think, as well, of the universe. Trust the process of what is going on around you in life, because it is taking you to a better place. The moment you are have control over your emotions, which I think you have very capacity to do, and once you start living life according for you. Yeah, in your past, as I said, using your past to make you smarter for your future in the decisions you're making. In the past, you've got a lot of value there within you, and I think you should stand by those values. It's almost going to make you incredibly strong for your future. Yeah, don't allow your emotions to be the deciding factor of it all. The only emotions that should be used in order to decide it is whether you enjoy it or not, more than anything else. And you get the Queen of Wands. Look at that running right through you there. King of Wands, Eight of Wands, death and rebirth. And then we get the Queen of Wands out in your future. There is a lot of vibrant energy that's going on within the decision making that you're doing this week. And you should be choosing what, instigates you, which invigorates you. That's the word I'm looking for. That makes you really happy. And it's a contentment from within that goes on the outside as well. That Three of Swords wanted to come out. There's no way holding it back. But this is on the financial side, so it's not the similar sort of situation. I think here is, no matter what, as I said, no matter what decision you're making, and this is the lessons you're taking out this week, don't allow your emotions to be the sole guiding reason why. If you have a control over your emotions, you know what makes you feel good. And at the moment, it's a case of playing it cool, with seeing the outside world for what it is, being a little bit smarter in the way in what things happened in the past, how things happened in the past, and start moving towards much more vibrant energy or vibrant lifestyle on the financial front. Could be job, business and projects that actually stimulates you as well, more than anything else. So see what's going on with the death and rebirth. Queen of Wands, look at that playing right through there. You may well be meeting someone who puts pay to your painful experience in regards to business, and it could be going into business with a partner. Someone who you appreciate as well. It's very, very possible here. That's just for some of you, but generally, I think you need to get out there, and I would, as I was saying, get out there and confront life, because it's going to come and get you no matter what. With the Eight of Wands, you get the Six of Cups. I think you are bringing this to the surface. I think it's a gift that you're giving yourself in a memory on your karmic path here, you're getting a lot of information or communication that's coming through. And it could be communication from someone that you've already met, but it's also communication about what you've already lived and what was good, what you enjoyed about what living that. And I think it's becoming very, very clear for you. Yeah, the universe here, as I said, is standing in its power and really helping you out. It's trying to, you've got the King of Wands with the star, and that is, you know, that's the general sort of energy flowing through you, Scorpio. And it's a really, really good vibration. The universe really wants you to shoot for the stars. You know, it's boom time, I think, more than anything else. You get the Page of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. You know a lot about what makes you tick. As I said earlier on, you know what makes you happy. You know what gets you into alignment with you. You know how you want your love to be. You've learned that lesson. You've physically gone through it. And that is a chance, because now you can see very clearly about this opportunity that is arriving on your doorstep of connecting with someone in a very physical way, which, you know, yeah, should be absolutely amazing for you. And the Wheel of Fortune, it's a connection with someone on a very physical level that is going to change your life and your fortunes in regards to relationships that are around you. It could be a whole new group of people, connections that you're making here. And it's just making life seem like that, yeah, all of a sudden life is amazingly good on lots of different fronts. You're joking me. Seven of Wands with the Seven of Wands. This is it. It's any decision you're making should be about following your passionate path, and that ties into the Eight of Wands here. Passion is the driving factor behind your happiness at the moment. If it makes you feel good, just go ahead and do it. See what's going on your financial side. With the Death and Rebirth, you get the Chariot. I think once you make these decisions that could, they can be quite difficult sometimes to make, because that's what that's all about, and it's helping you to get clarity over that in your decisions. And yes, it might be difficult to make those decisions, but the moment you do, you release an energy within you. Look at that, for the energy that is within you is absolutely a phenomenal, really, absolutely a phenomenal for you. And you could really do something here, really move life. You can be the driving component behind it. On the Empress card, you get the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I think it's a mission to go off and become the Queen of Wands, and excitedly engaging with the magical happiness that is within your life. The moment you do that, the moment your karmic path is to go off on that mission of about doing business or working for a company that makes you feel passionate about life. With the Six of Swords from the universe, you're getting the Nine of Wands as well. Yeah, I think they're helping you with healthy boundaries that are going to take you to a much better place to make these sort of decisions here. The universe has really got your back, and then you're going to be playing it ever so smart, I think, Scorpio. You can be playing it ever so smart, especially with that, you know, that pass card there with the Seven of Swords, playing smarter rather than harder, or working smarter rather than harder. It is a new way of doing things. It's a new way of approaching, of completely different to what you're doing in the past, and it brings you enormous amounts of results. And you get the Devil card with that. I think once you start engaging in your passions, you're going to get rid of a lot of situations which you've got to make decisions about yourself, not about yourself, about what's going on in your career path and your business, that are actually, you know, illusions. But I don't think they're illusions that you're creating, or someone, or a toxic client. So a client could be, you could be working with a client, they could be paying you lots of money, but they're a right old pain in the arse. And, you know, why would you even work for them anymore? They cause so much more stress than the money that they're paying. And this is where I think you're realizing that and letting go of a lot of that, because you're deciding to be you and putting down your values. That's what it's all about. Taking out your emotions out of the situation, just being you, sort of saying, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that anymore. you know, so we're going to be terminating this contract or what have you. It's just breaking away from something that is really allowing you the space to breathe and grow into what you should be doing. There you go, Scorpio. Thanking you very much for being here with us. Really do appreciate it. Hope you get the best out of these readings. And thank you for all the support that you give through the YouTube channel. Yes, I hope you enjoy the energy videos that we're putting out there as well. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.